Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and I'm going live today. I'm going to start a new weekly process of shouting out thanks and gratitude for people who are really making a difference in my life and here on USA Global TV and radio. So I hope that you'll join me and reach out to each of these people and just let them know that you appreciate them as well. First of all, thank you to everyone who watches our programs. I really do appreciate it, and I know our team members appreciate it as well. Thank you to all of our team members, to our show hosts, to our co-hosts, to our expert presenters on Talking Heads, and to our panelists. Thank you to our loyal fans. Thank you to our sponsors. All of you are making such a huge difference. We have people from all over the world who are involved with our platform, and we have people from all over the world who are watching our programs. And we stand for collectively a place to bring your story, a safe place for you to share something that's going on in your life. So I want to start off by thanking Janetta Barry. Janetta Barry is the founder of the Epiphany Process, and she's also a co-host on the Art of Creating Mental Health Wealth and Global Adventures. And this week, she knocked it out of the park with her presentations. The amount of work, the detail that she put into the presentations that she shared this week has to be recognized. So I know Janetta is probably sleeping because she's in Kenya and Africa right now. But Janetta, what an amazing job you did. Thank you so much. You can go and watch the programs over on our YouTube channel, USA Global TV and Radio. Next, I want to thank our expert presenters on Talking Heads. It takes a lot of work to put together presentations and show up every week for 30 minutes for the sole purpose of educating you, our wonderful audience, on all of the different topics of which our expert presenters are experts. So I want to start with Dr. Madalene Chan, who is over in London. She's a very dear friend. Thank you so much for your efforts on Talking Heads. I want to thank another dear friend, Caroline HEWARD, the Harley Street stress expert. Thank you for your efforts. I want to thank another dear friend, Mr. Red O'Laughlin. Thank you for all that you put into your Talking Heads presentations. And of course, my other dear friend, Mariska Dupria. Thank you so much for all of your efforts on Talking Heads. I also want to thank my client of the week. So we have USA Global TV and Radio, and I also have Dr. Jacalyn LLC. My client of the week is K.GROSS. Thank you so much. You are adding so much value to this world, and I really appreciate you for all that you're doing in the world of etiquette and manners. I also want to thank Mr. Philip Sykes and the British School of Excellence, as well as Leanne, for your partnership in helping bring etiquette and manners to the forefront of the world so that people understand etiquette and manners is so much more than holding open a door. It is emotional intelligence, it's integrity, it is leading with kindness and leading with compassion. And I really appreciate you for bringing your programming here to our platform. I want to thank Mr. Roland FRIEDL, not only for being a fabulous friend, but also for being an exceptional co-host, but for turning me on to this Juice Plus. Juice Plus, you can see my nails, they're growing so fast. My hair is growing like a weed, and I really attribute it to Juice Plus. I am taking these supplements every single day, and I feel great. I have a ton of energy, and I really believe it's because of Juice Plus. And I'm also a distributor. If you're interested in learning more, please do reach out. I want to thank Mr. Doug Lawrence there in Canada. Thank you so much for our shows this week. Your story, your grief, your journey, as well as stories of hope and inspiration. We explored a topic that I feel is so important today, maybe more important than ever, which is loneliness and being alone. And if you've ever felt alone in a crowd, or if you've ever had a major loss of maybe a relationship, a loved one, maybe it was a career, and you just feel that overwhelming sense of loss and dread, and you feel so alone. Doug has brought these topics to the forefront where we realize that it's okay not to feel okay. And it's okay to know that even though you are alone, you're not alone if you reach out. There are people all over the world, especially Doug in the work that he does as an international mentor, letting people know that he is there for them. So taking these topics and bringing them to light is so important because people haven't wanted to talk about them for so many years. So thank you so much, Doug Lawrence. I also want to thank my dear friend, DIANN Floyd BOEHM. She is the co-host of 3 of our programs here, one of which is the Corner Bookstore. The Corner Bookstore is constantly booked out, and I want to thank Mickey Mikkelson and his team for sending us so many wonderful people. I asked DIANN to do the show herself because she has everything that it takes to do the show without me, and she is a professional, and she knocked it out of the park. She interviewed Linda Faye Schmidt, and they had a beautiful conversation, and I'm just so proud of her and also of Linda. And I just want to thank everyone who comes to our platform to share their story because it really does make a difference. We want you to feel safe. I want to thank all of our elevated listeners, people who have taken the course, The Power of Listening. And by the way, you might not be aware, but we have multiple courses under the Power of Listening umbrella. They've been designed by Dr. Madalene Chan. And also we have a course, the Chakra Journey, which is through Caroline HEWARD. These are courses that are inexpensive and they really can make a difference in your life. So please do go over to the Power of Educational courses on our website, USA Global TV and Radio. So I want to honor both Dr. Chan and also Caroline for the effort that they put into creating these courses. And again, I want to thank all of our elevated listeners, people who realize how important it is to learn to listen without judging, without interrupting, without providing a solution, and without stealing the stage. I also want to thank the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, all of the wonderful employees there and all of the volunteers. We had a show on this week, Take Steps and Kick IBD, and that is in reference to this event that is coming up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. If you happen to be in the area, we'd love for you to join our team, Dr. J's Colitis crew. We will be walking as well as broadcasting on June 25th from Lincoln Financial Field. And the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, they have changed my life and the lives of so many. So thank you to Dawn. Thank you to Lucille. Thank you to Emily. Thank you to Paul. Thank you to our board. Thank you to Dr. Nandi. Thank you to Dr. Lichtenstein. Thank you to Dr. Weintraub. There's so many people I'd like to thank who have really impacted my life. As you know, I have ulcerative colitis. It's never really been totally under control, but if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So I want to thank Mark Washington, who attended one of our support group meetings, and he was the star of our show this week, Take Steps and Kick IBD. He shared his story, his journey, which is never easy to do as a patient, to put yourself out there, but he did it to help other people. And I hope that you'll support Mark also with his team for the Take Steps walk. I also want to thank all the people at SolidCorE. You hear me talk about SolidCorE over and over again, and I think it's just in the United States at this point in time, but it has completely changed my life. I am stronger physically, mentally, and emotionally because of this particular workout. And today I had an incredible opportunity to take class next to an incredible woman. And she was so nice to me. She spoke to me. She gave me feedback about my form because she also trains people, but she is a former Olympian, 12-time medalist. And she just couldn't have been any nicer to me. And she posed for a picture with me, which really made my day. So please look her up and do connect with her. She is on Instagram as Swim Dara, WIMDARA. So they're all the people that I would like to thank for today. I really do appreciate you for listening and for reaching out, but it's not about me. I would love for you to follow our team members and support them. And if there's anything that we can do for you to have you share your story, please go ahead and book in an interview on usaglobaltv.com. Go to book your session and you can join us there. We also have started a GoFundMe because we're growing so much and we need more money to come in to take us to where we want to go so that we can be live streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you're so inclined, if you've ever been a guest or if you're a fan and you'd like to give $5, $1, $10, whatever, it all adds up to help us hire additional producers and also to invest in new technology. You can go to our website, usaglobaltv.com, book your session, and you'll see right there for the GoFundMe. Thank you again. I'll be back next week with more thanks. And if you'd like to watch any of our shows, please go to our YouTube channel, USA Global TV. All of our shows are organized into playlists. And of course, you can watch us here on any of the platforms that you're watching on now. Thank you. God bless you. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll be back next week starting on Monday with our regular programs. Bye for now.